So
Okay,
when
we are live now, guys. Okay, so I guess we just have to go back around and just kind of talk about our experience again. Just pretty short and simple. What did you learn? The things you kind of saw, stuff like that. So I'll start. So um, I volunteered on 2 different days, and pretty much what I experienced was just kind of, again, the construction and helping build the home. I got to speak to one of the families when I volunteered, because the other one, they weren't there that day, and kind of learned a little bit more about them and kind of why they went through Habitat. Also, overall, I just got to learn a lot about like leadership skills, what it really means to be a servant leader and helping those like in our community, because that's something that's like really important. I think that's all I kind of said the last time too. Just kind of overall, the experience just kind of gave me a bigger picture of what's kind of going on in our community and the things that I've gotten to experience through the project.
yeah, and I kind of have the same thing. I know I went with you that one day, Jerica,
Hmm.
and there is that one guy that we think was part of it. I don't know if you remember him. He was the one that was helping us put up the boards around the door frames.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, and he was just he was fine to talk to and work with, and you could tell that he was getting his hours and all that stuff because those requirements that they have to meet. But yeah, I just learned about, like what you said, different leadership skills and how to help out with your community, and also how to build homes, which is kind of interesting how they do it, and watching the process of how it gets built, which is kind of cool. Um, yeah, let's see. Pretty much everything that you said, Jericho, was same. I have to agree with it. Trying to think what else. Um,
I think that's kind of a lot of things that you said too that were like in your paper or
oh yeah,
in our paper, that like that
in our
section about
PowerPoint.
you, what you learned.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to work along with other volunteers because you get to know them too
Hmm.
and figure out, like, I feel like a lot of people that I worked with was the Wells Fargo people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but it was kind of cool how they have like the opportunity to volunteer, or I can't remember if they have to have certain hours to get in or something like that with their work, but it's still kind of cool that even like community or companies like that like get the people, like their employees involved in Habitat and different places. So, but yeah, I don't know. How about you, Tina? Is she frozen?
I think so. Tina, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So, like I said, I went those 2 days. I worked. One day was building door frames. The second day we were doing like trim, and then, excuse me, door frame and trim was the first day, and then the second time I went, we did a lot of painting, pulling carpet out because it was a house that was already for one family, for Habitat of Humanity, and then I think it was the dad or somebody in the family had passed away, and that family no longer could handle living in that home, and so then they were able to give that home back to Habitat, and then they were redoing it for another family. So it was really interesting to learn how they did that. They left that family out of their contract that they had, so that they could just kind of move on from that. That second time we worked with students from Drake, so it's kind of interesting too, the classes that they were taking to and get their students involved to the college at Drake. So it's pretty interesting there. I just really liked some of the volunteers that were at the home. The first home had worked for Habitat for a long time. I shouldn't say worked, but have volunteered for Habitat for a long time. So it was interesting to hear their stories and why they really felt a lot of value to Habitat. So
Yeah.
It was really meaningful. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Me too. It was nice to like work out or work with that stuff and learn different aspects of how you can help your community.
I agree with Carolyn. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. I think the biggest thing that I'm going to take away from it is just knowing that I have these new skills now that I've learned from building homes. And so if I do know people like that are out in the community and need, maybe assistance with kind of more of the smaller projects, I can kind of help them out. Like I learned about how to do the framing, which is what me and Carolyn did one day. And so like I feel like I could, assist someone in that now. Or if I do, for instance, with nursing, you have a lot of people that come in who are at the lower poverty level or, homeless and maybe in need of a home. I can now recommend Habitat for Humanity as a service that can maybe provide housing for, various families that may come to the hospital. So I'm glad I got that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Not only learning as nurses too to help give back to our patients that we run into, but also like just in community, like I brought it up a lot with people at church, just to get it out there so that way people that might be in need that we don't know of, that they can get the information.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a good way to get it out.
I agree.
Spread the word.
So I know that we've been kind of going back and forth all week about our paper and our presentation. Overall, I looked over it. I think it looks really well written. Looks good to me. I don't think any other changes need to be made. Is there anything that you guys think we need to look over before we turn it in? Or Carolyn, did you already turn it in?
I put them in. I already turned them in. I added what Tina said to add into the PowerPoint as well, and I saw that you added into the paper.
Okay.
Where that's kind of where that section was.
Right.
And I checked over it, both of them, like one more time, like a quick check.
Yeah.
But since it's a rough draft, and if he says that we need to edit anything, then we will and get that
taken care
fixed.
of. Yeah. Did everything look okay to you?
I thought you guys did a great job. Everything looked really good. You put my ideas in there, so thank you. But you guys did a great job on both those PowerPoint and the paper. So thanks for doing those, spending time and getting those done.
Oh yeah, welcome. No problem. I think we all kind of did our part in just telling our sides of our experience and kind of what we wanted to add, just kind of putting it all together. So it worked out pretty well. Didn't take, me a whole lot of time to write the paper, and thanks Dylan for going back over it. I had planned on doing what you had did, but I wanted to type up something to get it to you guys, and then I was like, if they have like anything they want me to add, take away, then I can do all of that at once. So thank you for doing that for me. Yeah, that
was no problem. I was just like, oh, we probably should have an intro and a conclusion.
Yeah. See, I didn't know for sure, and so I was like, let me just make a quick rough draft and then see what they say about it. So
I've written so many of those papers. I know how many spaces it is or enters it is to get it done.
Yeah. So that worked out pretty well. Does anyone have like any questions or anything
Only question I have is that, he was talking about on that our PowerPoint presentation. Now he was do we have to get together to do the PowerPoint presentation, or are we okay at doing it this direction? I mean, that's the part I didn't understand when I was reading through his the stuff on the paper, his content each week. I thought it said something about how we had get together as the group to present our PowerPoint. Did you guys get that? Or
no. I'll have to reread it, but I don't know for sure. But I can check over it and then talk to you guys later or tomorrow about it.
Yeah, I'm not aware. I think in the past they had to get together and go over it, like as a group, because I think we share this with the other groups, I believe. But I don't want to tell you one thing and that not be correct. But I think we'd have to do it as a group, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know for sure yet. Okay. I'll have to relook at it.
If we do you guys have certain days that work better for you guys to meet, or what kind of?
I think Tuesdays are normally good for me since we don't have class and I don't have any more clinicals on Tuesdays. What about you, Jerica?
This Tuesday is kind of busy for me, but Wednesday, I know I have the HESI that I have to do in the morning, but then I'm free the rest of Wednesday, and I'm free on Friday in the evening after I do my last clinical for community health, as well as this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I don't have to work.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my schedule for this week, because I work tomorrow and Monday evening and Thursday evening.
Yeah, I forgot I have HESI on Tuesday.
hmm
So Tuesday will probably be, I mean, I'm be available on evening, but Wednesday I have clinical. Thursday we have the class, and then Friday I have clinical again. But I'm available at like evenings, like because that catch program only goes till like 5:30, right, Jerica?
I'm not sure. I'm not
You
doing
do
that.
catch?
No.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it only goes till 5:30, so I'm pretty much free in the evenings. And then let's see. So next week is probably like if we have to do that presentation, next week is probably the only time I'm going to be able to do it because of my sister's weddings
The
2
following
weekends
week.
from now. So
Yeah.
I'm leaving town that Wednesday.
Yeah, and with finals too,
Yeah.
better to kind of get out of the way. Is
So
weekends work better for you guys? Maybe like a Saturday
yeah,
or
next
something?
weekend I'm free. So
How about you,
So
Tina?
next Saturday is kind of crazy. My son has prom, and
Oh.
so yeah, oh,
yeah.
tear my fingernails off when I get done with that. He, so I could probably do it after they, get their pictures done and they head out. I could probably, meet up Saturday night, but during the
Okay.
day I'll be running around trying to get his stuff all ready. But like I said, I could do it Saturday night. I think they have to be at their dance at 9 o'clock at night, but I know they're leaving for supper around like 6:37, so I can be available after that.
That,
Okay.
Or
that
I'm
should work
available
for
on
me.
or I'm available on Sunday or Friday night. So
Okay. Well, we'll shoot for like this weekend once we kind of figure out what we have to do for sure, and then we'll go from there. And then I guess Carolyn, did you say I just need to email him the link directly? That's all I have to do?
Yeah, he said email it to him.
Okay.
I'll double check real quick. Resubmit it directly to me via email ASAP. Okay.
I will do that. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss before we end this?
No, I think we're okay for now.
yeah, no, thanks. And thanks. Sorry about being late trying to get on these computers. I am not computer savvy at all.
No, it's okay. That's fine. I'm glad we got it redone.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is too, after Carolyn had sent me that, I looked back at our first one, and he also commented that I guess I didn't do it correctly, like the screens didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But I never like went back and read that because I didn't know he left like comments because he like never created it. So that's my fault too. So I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it had to do this switching off thing when we talked.
No, that's okay. At least we got it fixed.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and submit this to him tonight, and if there's anything else I need to do, let me know.
Okay.
All right. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Yeah,
Have a
happy Easter.
Bye. Happy Easter.
Bye-bye.
See ya.